Hello, my name is Ebenezer Tiata Derry. Index number 52210400100. I welcome you to the lesson on technology in the community. I would like you to observe your various homes, from the compound to your bedroom. What are some of the things that you could see? I guess you can mention television, you can mention a set of radio, you can mention iron, you can mention lights, that's the bulb, you can mention sockets and the rest. What do you think these things do to our living? I guess the answer is it helps our life make easy and faster. If that's what you are thinking, then so all these devices or all these things mentioned is called technological tools. And today we are coming to learn technology in the community. By the end of this lesson, all of you should be able to 1. Describe and give examples of at least 5 technology tools for learning. 2. Demonstrate the use of at least 3 technology tools identified. 3. Discuss the benefits of using technology tools in learning. 4. Examine the negative impact of computers and computer use on the environment. 5. Propose environmentally responsible practices that can be used to reduce the negative impact of computers and computer use on the environment. So these are our learning objectives. Now, technology is very important in our everyday lives. It helps to make life easier and faster. So, discussing technology, it is a very vital thing to talk about. Now, when we say technology, it's the use of scientific knowledge for practical purposes and application, whether in industry or our everyday lives. So basically, whenever we use our scientific knowledge to achieve some specific purpose, means we are using technology. We apply technology in almost everything we do in our lives. At our various homes, we apply technology. Wherever we find ourselves, we apply technology. Now, technology is used in our educational sectors. In education, technology is the use of hardware and software or technology tools to improve the process of teaching and learning. So whenever any hardware and software or technology tool is used to improve the process of teaching and learning, we say educational technology. In short, you can say edutech. There are hundreds of educational technology tools that has been created with the purpose of helping students improve their academic activities and facilitating communication between teachers and learners. It is very important to know some of the examples of technology tools that helps to improve the quality of teaching and learning. 1. We have the Encarta. 2. We have we have Mavis Beacon. 3. We have spreadsheet. And 4. We have Scratch. 5. We have presentation. 6. We have virtual museum. And 7. We have Google Classroom. So when we say Encarta, I guess you might be familiar with the word Encarta. Encarta was a digital multimedia encyclopedia published by Microsoft Corporation from the year 1993 to 2009. Microsoft Encarta was a multimedia product with text, pictures, sounds, short videos, and more used for learning various subjects. It discusses knowledge about science, history, arts, animal life, environment, and more. It helps students to access information on various subjects or topics with a single click. Let's look at the uses of Encarta. Encarta is used for improving learners' reading skills in English. Once it is a digital multimedia encyclopedia, learners are able to improve their reading skills and learn vocabularies. 2. It improves step-by-step instruction for solving math problems. 3. It helps students to learn on their own. These are the uses of Encarta. The next one is Scratch. Scratch is a free virtual programming language that allows students to create their own interactive stories, games, and animations. As students design Scratch projects, they learn to think creatively and reason systematically. Uses of Scratch. It helps children develop their logical thinking. Once we said students create their own interactive stories, and as they design Scratch project, they learn to think creatively and reason systematically. By so, it helps develop their logical thinking. 2. It improves children's social skills. Once children interact and design Scratch projects, it improves their social skills. 3. Scratch helps children to learn coding concepts. Because we said it is a free virtual programming language like the C, the C++, the Java, the Python, and the likes. We know these programming languages are used in learning coding concepts. Beacon is an application software program designed to teach touch typing. How do we use Mavis Beacon? 1. Open the program by double-clicking on the Mavis Beacon icon. 2. Click on Run. 3. If this is your first time, sign in by typing your first name and last name and select your age. If not your first time, click on your name on the class list, and lastly click on enter classroom. So this is the interface of Mavis Beacon. It looks like. So let's move on. We have Google Classroom. Google Classroom is a free web-based social tool for learning. It allows students to post questions and receive answers from their teachers and fellow students. Teachers can post questions and lesson materials to students at home. Teachers can create, distribute, and mark assignments all in Google Classroom. So the Google Classroom is like the learning management system where teachers post activities and students interact with those activities. Let's talk about the spreadsheet. Spreadsheet is a software that is used to organize and calculate numerical data. Spreadsheet is made up of rows and columns that store numerical data, perform calculation, and organize the data into meaningful information. Now, an example of spreadsheet, or a popular example of spreadsheet, is the Microsoft Excel. This is the interface of Microsoft Excel. We said spreadsheet is made up of rows and columns. These are the rows of a spreadsheet or a Microsoft Excel. The rows are denoted by numbers, and it starts from 1 to 1,045,576. And these are the columns. The columns are denoted by the alphabetical numbers starting from A to Z. Okay. Now, uses of spreadsheet. 1. For entering, sorting, and storing of data. That is one uses of spreadsheet. So when you open the spreadsheet, you can enter whatever you want to store, and again you can also sort whatever you have entered, and you store by what? Saving. Okay. Now, 2. Spreadsheet is used for performing calculation. Assuming we have one here. 3. For data collection. As I earlier on illustrated, you can populate your Excel. You see, populating the cells is what is termed as data collection. Thank you very much for staying with me to the end of the lesson. Bye.